Good morning. Happy Thursday. Happy morning. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone had a great night, and I hope that you had a chance to do yesterday's challenge. If you didn't, all the days are, as you've noticed, are posted in the group, so they're all up there so you can repeat them at any time. Also, last night we had a really great call, and for some of you, I wanted to address the call really quick because it's going to be the same for the next 2 nights. The calls, to be clear, the live Zoom, the live master classes, they are at 4 o'clock Pacific time. So that is 5 o'clock Mountain Time, Central it's 6, East Coast it is 7 p.m. So there's a little bit of a disconnect there, and I apologize, but they are at 4 o'clock. I think some of you jumped on later and you caught like 5 minutes of a call, and it's because we disconnected on the first one and we jumped back on. So the whole replay is up live on this Facebook right now, and we also did email it out. So hopefully you'll have a chance to go through and watch that and save those links so you have those calls for future, okay, on the replay, so you can always access those. So good morning. We are on day 4. I've got some challenges for you today. How are you feeling from yesterday? Let me know in the comments. How are you feeling from last night's call, from yesterday's challenge? How are your muscles feeling? How are you feeling from day 1, from those planks, from all the different exercises that you're doing? Now, you can stack exercises, by the way. So like if you liked day 1 and you want to do it with day 4, you can feel free to do that. And you don't have to go the full 5 minutes. You can maybe combine and mix and match. But today I'll have another 5-minute challenge for you. Okay, so let's get to it this morning. So in the same order as the other days, we're gonna start with something for motivation and for your mindset. And what I wanna start with is the question of, if it was a year from now and you had everything you would want in your life for you, how you feel, what you look like, how you are in your skin, how you're living, what would that be? This is a big question, and it's a question I'm going to have you ask yourself throughout the day. Who would you want to be? You see, a lot of us walk around in life just saying we want to be happier, or we don't want what we have right now, but we're not really clear on where it is that we want to go. And this is an important question, and it may take you today to figure this out, but I really want you to think of, where is it that you want to go? You see, when we don't know, when we just say, I don't know, I just want to be happier, or I just don't want to be right here, that leaves us wide open for chance, for anything. We don't know, we just don't know. But when you're clear on where it is that you want to go, what it is that you're after, what it is that you want for yourself, it's amazing how you'll find yourself there, how you'll get yourself there. You see, that vision, that piece of knowing what it is you actually want, how you want to feel, where you want to go, that's what dictates those thoughts and actions changing. This is really important, and it's a big question, and I waited till today to ask this because I wanted to step you into it. But I want you today, for assignment number 1, to think about what it is you actually want for your life. And then I want you to start making decisions from that place. For example, if you want to be smaller, that's your word, or fitter, or you want to have less weight on you, or whatever it is, whatever you define, you want to be more toned, and you did the process yesterday of figuring out your why, what does it look like? What does it feel like when you're there? How do you feel when you're there? Do you feel more confident? Do you feel excited to get dressed in the morning? What is it that you would feel? What would you be? And I want you to start making choices for your life from that place of where you're going. So for instance, if you are, I'm gonna give you another example, like completely away from that. Let's say you are somebody that's in scarcity mindset, and some of you know what that means, some of you don't. Scarcity mindset, and it's happened to everybody, me included, all of us have had, is when you are operating from a place of lack, or what you're scared of. Like, I don't have money, I don't have finances, I don't have this, or I'm in debt. You're operating from that place, and you make decisions from that place, and it affects how you are. And if you think about that, I know a lot of you have had this conversation, like, when I have these things, I will do this. When I have, I'll do this. And what I'm gonna challenge you to is, if you had those things, if you can visualize, if I had those things, what choices would I make? How would I operate and how would I act differently? Because we have it backwards in this world. A lot of us, we're operating from lack and where we are right now and what we're scared of in our past versus operating from choices that we would make in the future. So many of you know my vision board story, but when I was in my rock bottom space years and years ago, the very first thing I did was make a vision board because I couldn't remember what it felt like to be confident, happy, together, good about myself. So I figured if I made a vision board, I could start looking at that and imagining what decisions would I make if I was the person living in that board. Does this make sense? Okay, so what, and I'm gonna go deeper on this tonight, by the way, in the live masterclass. I'm gonna go a lot deeper on this particular topic. But I want you to really think through today, who do you want to be if it was a year from now, if you had everything you want, everything you're feeling, and what decisions would that person make? What would that person tell you today? That's assignment number 1 today. You guys in? Are you in? Awesome. Okay, so start making decisions from that space, and that's how you become that person. Second thing I want to get into today, so that's challenge number 1. Are we clear? Challenge number 1, where do you want to be a year from now, and what decisions would you make differently? And if you want to have a bonus on that, make a decision today operating from that space. Make a decision today. Maybe that's you joining Full Body Reset. Just going to throw that out there. Be real. Maybe that's not something you would have done before, but the new you would make that decision. Okay, plates. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about nutrition. So today, how are we feeling yesterday from vegetables and adding more water? You feeling good? Unprocessing your diet. How's the building your meals going? Today, I want you to focus on 2 things. 1, never hungry. The other, never full. So the goal with portions and sizing and all of that and planning your plate is you want to be in a place of neutral, like content. You feel good. You're using food for energy, for fuel, for focus, to heal, to help you thrive. So what I want you to think of today, because I had a lot of questions yesterday about like, well, what if I want 6 ounces instead of 4, or I want an extra shrimp, or I want this. What I'm going to tell you today is the goal is to focus on never hungry, never full. You want to feel kind of just here. So what that means is if you are hungry, you should be eating, like really hungry, not just craving or bored, but you're hungry, you should be eating. And you also should never be stuffed where it's uncomfortable. So the goal is neutral, and that's how you start to regulate portions. That's how you start to regulate ounces and sizes. It's starting to get to listen to your body. Now before, when we're eating processed foods and we're eating a lot of artificial foods and fake foods, it's throwing off our body's own ability to know when we're actually hungry or we're actually full, because we're constantly having cravings and wanting more, right? So when you start to unprocess your diet, and we're on day 4 now, you start to get more in touch with what your body actually needs. So never hungry, never full is the goal, and I would put that way over calorie counting and portion and all that, but you wanna start to be there. And your challenge for today, because I really want to help you guys build your meals as you're learning that, is I want you to, if you haven't been doing this, I want you to start writing down what you're eating today. And I'm not gonna ask you to do this forever, but I do want you to do this today. Write down what you're eating, because I want you to get in the habit of being able to plan your own meal, building protein, carb, and fat. Building protein, carb, and fat. So your project today is to write it down, still using all the rules that we've gone over. So the measurements we talked about, combining protein, carbs, and fat, focusing on an unprocessed diet, also adding in more water, adding in more vegetables. So we're building on that, but I want you to write down your meals. Now, bonus points if you can take pictures of your meals today and put them in here. I want to see pictures of what you're actually eating. And please reach out for, ask for support in this group if you're stuck or you need ideas or you have a question about your meal, but I want to help you build it. So today we're focusing on never hungry, never full, writing down our meals and sharing them, taking pictures, posting them in here, post them someplace else if you want. And I'm always looking at those too. If you're hashtagging Full Body Reset, I'll find that and give you some love and support there. So, but that's what we're doing today with food. Okay, clear? So assignment number 1, you're clear about the vision, where you want to go, making a decision from that place. 2, we're focusing on never hungry, never full. And we're going to look at writing down your meals so you learn to build your meals here. Okay, awesome. Okay, the next thing, I'm going to show you your move of the day. I'm going to show you the move of the day. Now today, ta-da, you ready? You ready? And then I've got some real talk for you about some other stuff. So hang on. Today, are you ready for this? We've got, let's bring it over here. Okay, this is hard, you guys. It was hard narrowing down what body weight exercises I wanted to have you all do this week. I'm just gonna realize I have hundreds of them. And I was like, what are the combination moves that we can really start to make a difference and that everybody can do? So this is what day 4 is. Okay, I'm gonna lay down here. You see me? Okay, so we are gonna lay on the ground here. We're doing glute bridge variations. Let me show you what this looks like. So we're flat on the ground here. A glute bridge variation means you're driving up here, driving up, squeezing your glutes, back down. Now what that is not, it's not an ab exercise. So you're not using your abs, you're using your glutes. Now the key here is you're going to drive through your heels, so everyone can do this, no matter what your level, and I'm gonna show you some variations in a minute. Laying down on the ground, you're gonna drive through your heels, squeezing your glutes and pushing up. Okay, and I'm gonna show you some variations in a minute. Now here's the key. What we're working here is your glutes and your hamstrings and what I call your butt thigh. That's that place between your butt and your thigh. You know what I'm talking about there, the butt thigh. We're gonna really work this area here. Now this is going to burn, I'm just letting you know, and we are getting some serious buns going today and hamstrings. You're gonna love this one. So I'm gonna show you some variations in a minute, but I want you to try it. Now I see people doing this move all the time and they're just kind of swinging or they're working their abs, and that's not what we're going after. We're going after glutes and hamstrings. So let me show you again. On the ground, flat, your hands up here. I'm just moving in here to show you real quick. Drive up, squeeze, back down. So it's not here, it's squeezing here and here. Back down, squeeze, back down. Got it? Okay, that's move 1. Now, what I want you doing is playing with the pace. The faster you go, the easier it is. The slower you go, the harder it is. And then you're squeezing. I'm gonna show you some variations. Now, if this is too easy for you, you're gonna do more, or you're gonna squeeze more, or if you want, you could add a weight. Now, let me show you where that would go. If you're gonna add a weight, like, you know, the plates at the gym or a free weight or some type of weight, you're gonna put it right here. So then you're squeezing up. Another thing you could do if you have a band is put a band around your knees. That'll make it harder. As you lift up, you'll open your knees. Okay, but here's some variations, whether you've got a band, weight, or no weight. I do them with no weight a lot. Here's the variation. Step 1, up and down. Step 2, hold it. Just holding it. That's gonna be challenging. Another one, little pulses. Another one, this is hard, open, close. What? It's hard. Another variation, lift a leg. Just like that. Another one, lift a leg and up and down. Lots and lots and lots of variations for you to play with there. A lot of them. How many are we doing? You guys remember this, you know, we're doing 5 minutes again. We're gonna work for 5 minutes on this. Now, Kate, you can do it all at once. You can do a minute of each variation. You can do 30 seconds, take a break, do it later. You can spread it out through the day. It doesn't matter, but that's what we've got today. We've got glute bridges. You're gonna feel this. You're gonna feel this so much in your legs and in your butt today. It's so awesome. So excited for you guys to do this. Are you in? Are you in? Okay, let's, now real talk here, you guys. All right, I'm close. Real talk. So, you know, I've been talking about this from the beginning. The reason I created the challenge was to give you a small sampling of what we can shift and switch in a short amount of time. Now, for this to stick, you have to keep going. You have to keep going, whether that's with me or on your own, but you got to keep going. You have to make it a life. Now, I'm going to really encourage you to operate from the place of where you want to go. So make decisions from where you want to go. So it's not about, you know why you came into this challenge. You know what you want to change. You know how you're starting to feel. I know a lot of you are giving me great feedback on how you're feeling right now, which is great. Operate from that place to keep going. Now, I also want to share this. I'm going to show you this piece of paper here. It's a blank piece of paper. So this is where your story and your wins and your body love and your pain-free and your ultra sexy, confident self can emerge. So it's all on this blank sheet of paper right here. It's not in this past place of, you know, all your stories and beliefs that got you here, okay? So this is where you belong, in a new place, like rewriting your story, starting right here. So I don't want to leave you after this week with just like an awareness. I want to be your mentor and guide you to get radical results. That's what I do. I kill fat. You guys, I kill fat for a living and I get radical results. If you were on the call last night or the night before, you started to meet some of my past transformation clients. They all were exactly where you are right now. They had to make a choice operating from their future. They stepped into it, and within 42 days, and it's exactly 42 days, I found, they were an entirely different person and thriving. In fact, I don't even see them anymore. Other than when I reach out to them like, hey, can I talk to you and check in and see how you're doing? Because they got this, they've moved on. And then what that started with and what that ended with a lot of people was full body reset. And that is open today. So I'm gonna encourage you guys, this is my passion project. Full body reset is my everything. If you've liked any part of this challenge is 5%, literally 5% of what you get in full body reset. It's not open for everybody. I have limited spots. I have limited spots in this. And if you're interested, that is open for a moment today. I'm gonna write it right here, fullbodyreset.com, and you can join us. Now what that's gonna look like, you've got 42 days with me. 42 days with me, where you're gonna every day, every single day, get videos, get help to change your state, plan your plate, love your weight. So it's meal plans, it's exercises, it's recipes, it's help with swap outs, it's help with motivation, it's help with keeping you and getting you motivated. All your questions are answered, and you'll have a live, real-time workshop, clinic, masterclass with me every week. It's gonna be killer. I've done this before. This will be the 4th time running a live version of Full Body Reset, and it is a game changer. So if you've liked this challenge and you wanna keep going and you're serious, you're ready to get those radical results, then make a decision from that new place that you wanna step into and make this happen. Now, things are gonna come up for you guys. You're gonna look at that page and you're gonna say, I'm just gonna tell you, I'm gonna be real. Things are gonna come up for you. I don't know if I can spend 6 weeks. That's the first thing that'll come up. I get it, you can. Just so you know, you have lifetime access when you get it. So if you feel like I can't start on the 8th with you guys because it starts on the 8th, I can't start, it doesn't matter because you have lifetime access to the stuff. So you can go at your own pace. That's number one that's gonna come up for you. I simplify it and I put it in bite-sized chunks so that you can digest the information, so you can take it on and really get this. It's simple, it's easy, it's fun. Okay, that's the first thing. The other thing that's gonna come up for some of you, and I'm well aware, is price. I got it. I have this priced at a good price. I'm really confident with what I have it priced at. The reason I chose the price I did is a lot of reasons. First, when you see what you get, I've never had anyone complete Full Body Reset and say, oh, you know what, that was so much money. They've never said that. What they say is I would have paid 5 times that for these results. If I knew I was getting these results, I would have paid 5 times that. I also know what it takes to make a difference in your life, and that's an investment in yourself. So that payment is not just for me and the program, although yes, of course, it costs me money to build that program. I'm gonna be real. It cost me money to build this challenge, you guys, and I did this for free. It cost me a lot of money to build this challenge, and it was free. But I will tell you that if you operate from that place of investing in yourself, things happen. When somebody does something for free, and you guys are seeing this in this challenge, how serious do you take things when they're free versus you invest in yourself? So I'm just gonna be real. If you have a story around price, I'm not gonna argue with you with it. It's not for everybody, I totally get it. But I'm gonna just encourage you to operate from a place of where you wanna go, because you would not regret it. I also wanna let you know that you have nothing to lose for this reason. This is crazy when I do this, but I've never regretted this. I do what's called an action taker's guarantee, which means if you do Full Body Reset, if you purchase it, and you invest in yourself and you focus on that, and you do all the assignments and you show up, if you don't get results, you get all your money back, because I don't deserve to get paid then. If you do everything I share in that program and you do the assignments and you don't get results, you get refunded. Now, if you just get the program and you don't do it, that's a different story. But you do not fail with Full Body Reset. I understand that could be scary because you're gonna jump into Full Body Reset and you're gonna change your life. Like, you're gonna get radical results. And I get that that's a scary thing to take on. So if you do that, you will be a different person in a great way. You'll be a better version of yourself. You'll be like those transformations that I showed you. You'll be like Nicole, like Terry, like the other, like Landa, that have gone through Full Body Reset. So I'm excited for you. So how do you do it? thefullbodyreset.com. I put the link in here. I am gonna cut it off. We have 13,000 people in this challenge right now, 13,000. And I'm just going to be real. I'm not going to have more than 500 people in Full Body Reset. It would be very unlikely that I would let more than 500 people in. So there's 13,000 people right now in this challenge. You see about 9 in this group, but I have others on email that are doing this challenge. So that being said, are you going to be one of those spots? So I put it in there, highly encourage it, and that's what I got. All right, great day, everybody. Any questions real quick about anything I covered this morning? Let me just say, hi, Pam. She said, I did Full Body Reset. It was worth every penny. Yes, thanks, Pam. Loved having you in there. Yes, Michelle, I'm so glad you're liking this challenge. Thank you. Oh, yes, by the way, Liana just commented in here. Yes, with Full Body Reset, you do get a private Facebook group where we answer all of your questions, answer all of them, and you get the weekly live calls, and those are everything. So in addition to all the stuff, the materials, the bonuses, there's so much that comes into there. You get all of that. Let's see. Okay, I can't. Got it. Just do it. You matter. Hi, Karen. Karen's one of my amazing transformations. Yes. Hi, Julie. Awesome. I'm glad that you got that. Hi, Michelle. Let's see. Yes. Okay. Jennifer's like, I purchased 7-Day Jumpstart a while back. How similar? Totally different. Jennifer, 7-Day Jumpstart's awesome. Full Body Reset's like, there's no comparison. Full Body Reset is like that on mega steroids. It's like an entire different thing. So it's a whole nother level. You get all the whys behind the why. You get all the learning. You get all the support. You get the community. It's not a download. Like you get PDF downloads in there, but it's not a download. It's videos. It's real time. It's live. It's support. It's life changing. So absolutely, you can follow that and be great. Some people are great with that. It's just a whole nother level that makes it stick. Susanna, she said, best decision I ever made, FBR. Thank you. Amazing. Madeline, you just did a 5-minute plank with 10. Awesome. At 64, go you, Madeline. That's incredible. That's incredible. Awesome. Okay, we put the link. It's open. Enrollment's open. I'm excited. And then also, guys, okay, so remember, 4 o'clock Pacific time tonight, 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock. Remember, that's 5 Mountain, 6 Central, 7 East Coast. It starts sharp on that Zoom app. Jump on. I'll also record it, put it here. I've got some great information coming there tonight for you. I'm excited to see you. And amazing. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day. Bye.